My fiancé asked me to sign a relationship contract, and one clause changed everything. 3 weeks before our wedding, we were sitting at the kitchen table surrounded by invitation envelopes and seating charts. Everything felt perfect. She smiled, slid a folder toward me, and said, "I made something fun." I laughed, expecting a joke. It wasn't. It was a relationship contract. Most of it was harmless. Split chores, vacation planning, how we'd handle finances. Then I reached page 4, clause 17. If either partner develops feelings for someone else during the marriage, they should be allowed to explore that connection before deciding whether the marriage is still right for them. I looked up. She wasn't smiling anymore. I think it's healthier than pretending attraction disappears after marriage. I thought she was testing me. She wasn't. She explained that people change, feelings change, and if either of us ever connected with someone else, we shouldn't feel guilty for finding clarity. Then she added something that made my stomach drop. I've actually believed this for years. Years. Meaning she believed it while we were dating, while she accepted my proposal, while she picked out a wedding dress. I asked why she'd never mentioned it before. She shrugged. "I knew you'd probably say no before the wedding." That sentence hit harder than anything else. Not because of the clause, because she'd admitted she waited until I was emotionally invested enough that walking away would be harder. Can I ask you something? If someone waits until after you're committed to reveal a belief they know you would have questioned earlier, would you still call that honesty? I tried to stay calm, so I asked one simple question. Would the same rule apply to me? She answered instantly. Not really. I blinked. She said men usually confuse attraction with emotion, so it would be riskier if I explored another relationship, but somehow it would be different for her. Different. I read the clause out loud again, except I swapped our names. Suddenly she hated how it sounded. She accused me of twisting her. I was reading them exactly as she'd written them. The room went quiet. The wedding invitations sat between us like they belonged to two strangers. Finally, she reached across the table. She took my hand and whispered, "Just promise me you'd never actually fall for someone else." I asked the only question that mattered. "Can you promise me the same?" She looked down at the contract, then quietly said, "I can't promise what I don't know." That was the first moment I realized we weren't planning the same marriage.